You can't put 20, 30 kids in a room and expect them all to learn the same material at the same pace with the same structure. Everybody has their own learning style. Everybody has their own pace.
Even though our achievement data has looked pretty good over the last few years, our students are struggling in college, so we're losing kids. We begin to think about, what is it that we're missing?
In traditional education, we have always been having a one-way conversation. There has to be a better way to get students engaged in this process.
We have this small cohort of people who do extraordinarily well and everybody else drifts away, and that is not a healthy society.
The strategy of successive governments has been to say, narrow the curriculum, standardize everything, and have more testing. Systemically, it's not working.
Education has become all about filling in a bubble rather than unlocking human potential.
I'm just not learning, I'm just memorizing, and it's really scary.
We need to think completely differently about the fundamental basis of education, why we're doing it, and what it should look like.
We have examples of schools that have redesigned themselves.
We went on this quest to rethink school, to try to see it differently than we've ever seen it before.
We're the culmination of people being frustrated and the desire of a community to get together and say, we want something different.
What if we looked at all of the studies on curiosity and engagement? What if kids directed their own learning?
The academics is set up in a way that each student is allowed to speak to the teacher and say, hey, I really want to learn more about this.
You have math, physics, English. All your classes will tie into one big project.
Hands-on makes the learning environment so much better.
You walk away from visiting this high school and you think, why can't we do this?
Because it is a large institution, there's certain policies that you have to overcome anytime you do something new.
People are really resistant to change.
It's not the same way we've always done it.
Innovations are not protected.
Now we're at the hard part.
We're taking a risk. The greater risk is that we do nothing.
The change comes from the bottom up, not from the top down.
It's hard, but it is so worth it. We're seeing our students do things we've never seen them do before.
We are going to be adults soon.
His opportunity to do this changed his high school life.
I just needed the right education, the right environment to succeed.
These strategically subversive heroes and heroines, those people are going to remake the system.
An education system that fails to tap in to the genius that's resident in all of our children and the creative ambitions of our teachers will simply fail to meet the challenges they and we all collectively face.